Tony, tell like it is. Big game today for NCAA basketball. Duel of the desert between Arizona and Arizona State. Arizona State with the surprising non-conference record right now, undefeated, entering conference play. Arizona with those 3 consecutive losses at one stretch, but still should be probably the best team in the country. Probably the front runner to win the national title. Like I've said at the start of the year, I said it would be Arizona over Duke in the national title game. Marvin Bagley went to my high school of Corona del Sol for a year or two, is now over at Duke right now. That's the storyline for this year. Can't get any more obvious. Right now, Arizona State is 12-0 with the loss today. Their record would be 12-1. That's very interesting. It's a lot like Revelation equaling 121. Either that we may see the emergence of a heated basketball rivalry, or it could be a revelation that ASU's non-conference start of the year is just could be a fluke. I go to Arizona State, but I'm not getting too ahead of myself. You know, it's a long season. There's a lot of basketball to be played for the remainder of the season. ASU season began on November the 10th of 2017. The amount of time between this day to today's day of December 30th is a time span of a month and 21 days. That's a lot like Revelation equaling under 21. Also, do not forget the game today is being played at Tucson. It's very tough to win over there. Arizona 6.5-point favorites. You know, Bobby Hurley, interesting enough, he used to coach at Duke. So maybe I'm on to something with my Arizona Duke prediction for the national title game this year. Bobby Hurley did go to Duke. Interesting enough. Funny how both these teams are named the Devils. The last time ASU lost a basketball game came on a date on March the 9th, 3-9. That is a lot like Arizona equaling 39. And this game is going to be played at Arizona. It's going to be played at Tucson, Arizona. As I've said, this is a very lopsided rivalry. Arizona leads the series 150-83. It's been a very dominating rivalry. It's nothing like the football rivalry. Just a little background into the series. Bobby Hurley has not won a game against Arizona yet. Bobby Hurley, the previous coach, did beat Arizona over at Wells Fargo Arena, but Bobby Hurley is yet to win against the Wildcats. And it's funny how Arizona has 3 losses for the year, a lot like ASU's number 3 ranking right now, number 3 team against a team with 3 losses. Do they remain at 3 losses? Very fitting that they had a really big win against Connecticut. Not that bad of a program. Just a little background into this basketball game this year. Bobby Hurley has shocked the basketball world with his very impressive non-conference showing this year. Bobby Hurley's record of 82-55 is significant. He could remain at 82 losses against a team called the Arizona Wildcats. The Arizona Wildcats equaling 82 in gematria. Very possible ASU can win at Wells Fargo Arena. The big dog probably on top, and you just have to wait a little bit. It takes some time to go ahead and beat the top dog, and you may get a little overconfident in this game, and that's what may happen with Arizona State and Sean Miller with the mind games of, hey, ASU is going to be one of the front runners for the conference, and I do go to ASU. I'm being very realistic for our expectations the rest of the way. Just take a look at the date numerology of this game, why it's being played today. Here's why the game is being played on this day today. Why it's not being played at Tempe. Today's date numerology of 59. The game is being played at Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona, 59. This is why the game is not going to be played over at my hometown of Tempe, Arizona. But it is going to be Wildcats this game. Arizona should be able to win the game. Once again, another presentation brought to you by the numbers.